Hello everyone and welcome to this orientation video. So in this video I'm going to show you the syllabus of the course that I'm going to teach in this semester. So the main objective of this course is to make the students uh, able to know how the applications can be developed using .NET technologies. So in first chapter we will be talking about the .NET framework. So we will be talking about its features and also how the code written in a programming language can be compiled and that can be run in the machine. So the second chapter will be more focused on web application basics. So I will be talking about the client server architecture and also talking about the different tools for server side and client side development. We're also talking about the HTTP, so Hypertext Transfer Protocol. The third chapter is MVC pattern. So this is a very long chapter. So I will be talking about the different controllers. So I will first talk about the architecture, how the web MVC architecture originated. Yeah, I will be talking about the controllers, what controller is, and I will talk about the views. As I have already said, the models corresponds to database related objects. Is more scope towards user interface. So controllers are the managers which manages these views and the models. So in this chapter I will be talking about different concepts to required to understand the MVC pattern. So in chapter 4 is more dedicated to connecting your applications with the database. So so since all of you, so many of you are new to database, so I will start this chapter from the scratch. So I will be talking about the database, how different CRUD operations can be achieved using SQL queries with the statements like insert, select, update, and delete. Yeah, I will be talking about the ADO.NET architecture. ADO.NET is a base class library provided by the .NET framework that allows you to connect your applications for the database. So yeah, and yeah, there is the Entity Framework tool, the top framework on the top of the ADO.NET that allows you to connect to the database. So forms and HTML help us. A very nice thing about the ASP.NET is that you get the different HTML helpers to make your view more strongly typed. So these are very important for if you are going to ASP.NET developer. So and in chapter 6 I will be talking about the data annotation and the validation. So so validation is a technique in which you confirm that the model you entered is the correct one. So for example, uh, so suppose a student has A's. So so you if you ask a student what is your A's and he replies with the answer ABC. So you know that the ABC is not a valid A's. So we need some way to validate the property of the model. So if the A's is a property, then you have to specifically uh, assert that the it should be in integer value. So that type of is a validation. So we can implement the validation using data annotations and other tools. So I will be talking about the data annotations, and in chapter 7 we will talking about authentication and authorization. So the authentication and authorization process are very important so that you can secure your web applications. So there are different authentication mechanisms, but in this course I will be talking about forms and Windows authentications. If I get the time I will also talk about the identity. So I will also talking about the managing permissions. So by permission, that what I mean is that certain people are not will be restricted to access certain pages. So that will be, and yeah, in chapter 8 we will deploy our applications. We will deploy some applications, simple applications, and we will deploy that applications into the server. So into the server, so that IIS, Internet Information Services. So this will allow your applications to run on the machine, and many configurations include configurations for the deployment. So I will be talking about that also. These two books are very important if you are going to, if you are going to. I will be also sharing different links in the classes also. Yeah, as I have already said that only the 40% of the class will be theoretical, but the most of the will be practical. So I will be taking most of the labs So through that lab I will be co-referencing that particular exercises into these topics, so that we can cover these topics through our exercises. Thank you very much. Very excited to start this course, and I hope you will enjoy as much as I do. So thank you.